Hey guys, it's Brandon. Welcome back to my channel. And I know I haven't posted it in like a few months, so today for this video I'm going to be washing my wigs and styling a majority of them. And I also have a bunch of announcements for you guys, so stick around to hear that. And I'm also going to be cleaning out what I call my cosplay drawer. Now it's disgusting. I haven't cleaned it since. I've never cleaned it. So there's a lot of like random stuff. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of feathers in there and styrofoam. I don't know why. So that's what I'm going to be doing for today. Before we get into washing the wigs, I'm going to show you where I keep them, and I'm going to show you my disgusting cosplay drawer. So this is where I keep my wigs. I only have one wig head at the moment, so I keep the ones that I'm going to be styling soon, or I'm attempting to style on it. So the wigs I have now are Izuku Midoriya, Aizawa, President Mike, Kirishima, Tamaki Yamajiki, Hitoshi Shinzo, Overhaul, and Shoto Todoroki. So I'm going to be styling all of them and washing them, except for Deku. I'm not going to be touching it all today. Aizawa, I washed him yesterday, so I'm just going to be styling him. President Mike's been washed a few weeks ago, so he's just going to be styled. Kirishima was washed yesterday also, so I'm just going to attempt to restyle him. And then these four are getting washed and styled today. So right underneath the wigs, I have my cosplay drawer. So this is what it looks like. I have like a bunch of, I have paper in there of what I need. I have the hair ties. I made some Mineta balls. Kai's boa, his mask, 3 things of hairspray, his gloves, my combs, which I'm gonna need, a bunch of Mike stuff down there, bobby pins, hairnets, and like my scarf for the Shinzo and Aizawa. So yeah, that's the cosplay drawer. Finally got my towel, so I'm gonna head downstairs. All I have to do is fill up the sink. It is very big, and I have no idea how much water I need for this. So I'm just gonna show you how big it is. It's huge. So attempt to fill that with some water. Plug in. Make sure it's. So with wigs, when you're washing them, you want to make sure you have warm water, not hot and not cold at the same time. So what I've been doing is I fill it up with half hot water, and then I add cold water, a lot of it. This is literally, I have space for I could fit all 7 of my wigs at once. Now, while I'm waiting for my sink to fill up, for timing for my stopwatch, I'm using an old phone of mine. And for soap, you want to use shampoo and conditioner is what I've been told. So I've been using Dove, the Dove hair dye one, because that's what I used to use on my hair. I use both the shampoo and conditioner on them. So I use those two, just shampoo and conditioner. unless I have something else on hand. That's probably good. So I have like my sink filled not even halfway just because it's huge and I can fill the whole thing. So well, I like to add like a little drizzle of shampoo. And then I just do 2 little squirts of conditioner. I'm making sure to just like spread that around. And you want to mix it up. And I use like this type of motion in the water to mix it all up. And you don't want like any like cold like globs of soap left in. So you want to make sure to have it like really thoroughly mixed. So now it's thoroughly mixed. I'm going to be adding my wigs. Tamaki is gonna go in first. I'm gonna take the corner and I just push them down a bit. Push them down and like so it's fully soaked. Then I'm gonna add Overhaul. He's gonna go in next to him. Tamaki. And then Todoroki is gonna go in. And I just want to say, whenever you get a new wig, make sure you wash it. Because one of my friends were talking about, who I'm going to mention all of my announcements while I'm styling, told me you must wash them when you get them, because there could be little bugs in them. I just want to say something about my Shinzo wig. If you have seen any of my videos with him on TikTok or Instagram, I do use him as Mineta when I don't have dyed hair, because for Mineta I do dye my hair for him, because I dye it fuchsia. So when I don't feel like dyeing it, I use my favorite Shinzo wig, and I just flatten him really well for him. I'm just gonna add a bit of more water so they're all covered. And then I'm going to set my timer. And while these guys are soaking, I'm going to be working on my 2 other wigs. So open up my timer, and for short wigs you should do 35 minutes and long wigs 45. So start the timer. They'll be done soon. So let's go upstairs and Aizawa. So put him on the wig head. Put him on the wig head if I'm able to. And I'm going to try to get him to like stand still. Here's first stuff there. So I have a 8-pack of combs that I've been using. So I'm just gonna grab 3 of them. So what I use on my wigs is I use a small tooth comb for teasing. I use this comb for teasing and sectioning them off, and then this one to brush out all the tangles. So first off, I'm going to use this one and just lightly, because I don't want to break off any of the strands, brush it out. And this takes a while because my Aizawa wig is like is long, so do that. So now I'm going to be setting the bangs for him in place. So what I do for that is whenever I have a wig and it has certain features to it, like if it has bangs or the sides go down on it, I make sure to put that they're in place. So I'll put my wig cap on and style it from there. I'm still learning to use wig caps because they do really annoy me, but gotta do it. Gotta use the wig caps because they're like really good. So once I have my wig cap on, grab my wig off the wig head, and I like to throw it backwards and pull it up. No. And then my bangs will get stuck for it, so I pull that out. I haven't been Aizawa in a long time. If you're gonna ask, no, I did not bother to tighten it. It's whatever today. Make sure each part is in place. So I like, while I'm working on the bangs, tie his hair back so I have space to work. What to do for him is I like to take this part and pinch it, kind of. Make sure it's all brushed out. Looking good. And I take my hairspray that I use Pantene for him, for all my wigs. So, do is pinch the top, spray. I'll usually getting my hair spray on the wig, so I put the wig behind my ears. I did cut bangs to go to the side more. So I do spray all the small chunks together and separate them. After, take the hair tie out, take all the hair out from the sides. See if there's any sides that need to be stuck down. It's fine. So this is the Aizawa wig. So for President Mike, his hair is already brushed out because like I said, I did his wig a while ago. I washed it, but I didn't like how I had the sides, so I'm gonna fix those today. So, throw it on. And if you know, if you've seen any of my page recently on any of my social media, you realize you've seen I don't like to do him that much. He's more like if I haven't done him in like 3 or 4 months, a month or two, I will do him like for a little bit. I just don't like how his wig is, so I don't really do him as often as my other ones. So I just brushing out some of the tangles, because it is pretty tangled from last time we did them. I'm going to grab the same amount of hair on the other side. And what I like to use, I'll either use one of these small rubber bands, or I'll just use a big one to tie these two back. So what I like to do for him is pretty annoying that I do, is I'll let some of the hair in the front go, just to, because there's a little spot here where your ears are supposed to go. So I like to try to cover that. Then I make sure it's good, even on both sides. Well, as even as it can be. Take the two. Take the two sides and tie them in the back right here. So I'm actually going to use the small elastic, just because I don't tie that much hair back, so I don't really need to tie it. This is how my present mic wig is, and I'm probably gonna start. I have two cosplays for this wig also, because two of the characters I'm going to do are both long blondes. My cousin is going to help me with it. One of them, we're going to do Lucius Malfoy from Harry Potter. We're gonna attempt to do that because I already have a cane, and I'm also going to be doing Lyson, I think his name is, from, oh my god, I can't remember what the name is. I'll look a picture and I'll put it on the screen. So this is the back of the present mic wig, and it is like chunkied here just because I pull some of the hair back with it. So this is how it is, and I'm gonna brush out my Kirishima wig, because tomorrow me and my friend are meeting up, and they're gonna style it for me while we're out. So yeah, I'm gonna get it ready for them to help me with. So I'm gonna put this really styled. I'm a disgrace to say this is mine. I've done this. This is my Kirishima wig. And I take full responsibility. You can roast him in the comments. I literally don't care. I know it looks very bad. So me and my friend are going out tomorrow. So I'm gonna give the wig to them and we're gonna style it probably in like the park together. Cause I can't, if it's a spiky wig, I have full trouble styling it. So this is gonna take forever to start to like get out. So I'm just gonna do the announcements now. So if you're aware, if you followed my previous TikTok, icyhot_B0i, that I am still active on there. The only thing I do is I like videos. I'll like your videos and accept follow requests. But me and my friend Devin, on TikTok, she is Ghostly Gods. We started a account called crackhead_cosplayers420. We started that. So I am mainly active on there. And Devin forgot about it for a while. So we started a new account. It is, oh my god, I think it's I'm not even gonna try to remember it. I'm just gonna look it up. We have called it Cosplay_group 106. I will put a screenshot of it up. Feel free to follow that. You can DM us and ask to join the group. We are admins, we're calling ourselves to it. So we are accepting people to join us on the account. So feel free to look us up and you follow, DM us and ask to join. Also, I have started, I don't know if I've mentioned this, I have started an Instagram account for all my cosplay related stuff. So it is the same thing as my username on here. So you can feel free to follow that. I haven't been cosplaying recently, so there's not a lot much on there. The last thing is on there, I think, is some President Mike related stuff. So that's the only thing really on there, I think. So feel free to follow any of them. You can feel free to DM us on TikTok, on our TikTok account, or even feel free to DM me on Instagram. If you guys do DM me, I'll try to reply. I am not active on anything really because I've been super busy. I regret styling this Kirishima wig right now because I've spiked it so much and it's a pain. We have a few videos on the TikTok already. All of mine I will mainly have this backdrop or something like it, or it'll either be a pink wall or a blue wall. So So if it's any of those 2 color walls, that's me. And if it has, and then the others are Devon. The other ones are Devon's. I give props to anyone who can spike style wigs like really well, because it is difficult. I give like props to anyone in general cosplaying, but if you spike your own wig, please teach me. I will like willing to take any suggestions for spiking. Like, I know you backcomb it, but I'm bad at spiking wigs in general. The only wig I have done right, it took me 3 months to do, was my deku. And yes, I'm not lying, 3 months to do a deku wig. And that included when I went out with my friend Devon. She was fixing it while we were like sitting down, because she did not like how I had some of it spiked. So she decided to fix it while we were out in public. And I know I haven't been recording like going out in public and cosplay yet. I haven't found I ask any of my friends if they want to do that with me, because I don't want to like shove my phone in their face recording. And I'm terrified of going in public and cosplay, because it gives me severe anxiety. But if like going out to like the dollar store is what we usually do in cosplay, going out to the thrift stores, that if it's just a group of us, I am a little bit nervous. But if I go to a con, I'm fine, because other people are there and you're not really like making fun of anyone. Unless you're in a friend group with me, then they will be making fun of me, because we have an inside joke calling me, whenever we're out, for them to get my attention, they call me Walmart. And if you have seen my first cosplay, it was Danky from My Hero Academia. It looked very bad, so they like to call me Walmart, because it was like I was the Walmart to everyone's Gucci. Finally brushed all of his hair out. Took forever. So check on how much time's left on the wigs. I have 2 minutes left on the wigs, so I'm just going to chill out here. I'm going to go start. I'll start you guys back. So my wigs have basically finished drying. So I'm going to start with them. I have brought out some other stuff to do the wigs. So I still have the wig head, the hairspray, wig cap and bobby pin, combs, and now I actually have my overhaul mask out, because I'm going to try to style my overhaul wig with the mask on to try to get the bang, his like side parts right, and then his little bang. So I'm going to start out with him since I have the mask out. So I'm going to find the back, and I'm going to put the clips in this time on the back so it doesn't slide around as much, but I'm going to put them on lightly so I can just easily slip it on and off, because I'm not going to be wearing his wig for a long time, so I don't like tighten it whenever I'm not wearing them. His wig is actually different than others. You can actually get it on the wig head to brush it out. His is like extremely thinner in the back, like I can see the webbing, so I don't like to mess around with his too much. So, grab my 3 combs, and for his, because this is smaller, I'm just going to keep on using the small comb. So I'm going to brush it out, and I like to hold whatever I'm going to use for the bangs. I like to hold that when I'm around the face so I don't mess it up. Because I have forgotten about his bangs. I've almost cut them off completely when I was first styling his wig. I just lightly brush his because it really doesn't need to do much, because his needs to be like kind of messy. Now I'll go back. To help me out with my wig styling, I save pictures of each character and what they look like on my phone, or I'll go and find one of my cosplays I've done with him already and try to recreate that from a video. So I have his wig on my phone. I try to like brush and style it from on the wig head, and then I'll go into and put it on. So this, I let them dry for about like 2 or 3 hours, just because I had to go do some other stuff, and so usually I let them dry overnight. I'm going to take out my hair ties, put my wig cap on. Oh, I also take out any of my jewelry because I don't like it, because I've ripped so many hairnets forgetting about my piercings. I'll go to my trusty mirror. Move that to the side. And I still haven't not gonna do it up because I'm not cosplaying him now, so it doesn't. I don't really care if it wobbles around. I still try to get his hair correct. So, if you may not be able to hear me because I am going to put his mask on. So what I'm doing now is making sure the hair is in place, and then I'm going to first do his little bang part. It's not the best wig for him, but it'll do. So I'm actually gonna now look up a picture of him to get this part, like the top part of his hair. See if I actually have a photo of him. I don't, so I'm gonna quickly look one up. Wig. Well, I just go to images. I'm not the best at doing wigs. So his hair kind of sticks up right here, so I'm going to tease it a bit. So this is my overhaul wig. This is how I have had it. Made it. Now I'm going to apparently take out my wig cap. Find the bobby pin if I'm able to. And what I'm going to do is Todoroki. So for him, it's pretty simple. I try to part the red and the white as much as I can to separate them on the two sides, but in the back I usually get some red onto the white. I grab a chunk of the white and red from the front, have it together for the front part of his hair to get a little point, kind of. His wig, I find, is easy but tricky at the same time with trying to get each colored hair in the right spot. So for how I get on his wig is I pinch the white and red part, and I keep holding on to it until I get the wig on. Like I do with every wig, I adjust it. This one is still wet, so it's not gonna look the best. So I do then separate the hair, and I bring the two colors onto a diagonal onto my chins. And I spray it down. So I pinch and I kind of twist to put more white on top of it. And then I cover my face and spray. Spray. And I tend to get a whack load of hairspray on my hands. And take it off. Still grip the top part and pull it off. Everyone's favorite shy boy, Tamaki. So this is my Tamaki wig. The sides, even though I wash it, it still goes in the direction I want it to. So all I do is I really just move the spikes in the back, because they're already pretty spiky, so I don't bother back combing it that much. Maybe a little back combing here and there, but other than that, it doesn't really need it, I find. I like to brush out the little, I call them little rat tails, even though they're not. The two long sides. This one is still wet, so. And all I really do with his is section. I know where each part goes, so section it off until each of the sides. I like to spray the points down, the long pointy ends, to get them to stay together. And then the middle. And then I do a little bit to the side spikes. So I don't really put his on to style him. I'm pretty comfortable just having it flow how it is. So this is the Tamaki one. And on to the last, Shinzo. So I'm going to explain how I use him for Mineta as well, when I really want to do him. So when I do him for Mineta, I take a little bit of water in a spray ball, wet it down, and just comb all of it back, and then I pin in the balls on top of his head. But I'm just gonna do Shinzo's because I don't plan on doing Mineta for a while, unless I'm going to a con. Me and Devin, we're gonna go as Danky. She's gonna go as Danky, and then I'm gonna go as Mineta. So I'm just gonna quickly look up a picture of him. To get his hair right. So, because he has a lot of spikes, I don't like to do that many of them. So I'll do a few. like to kind of give him, like, shake up the wig, mix it up, give him kind of like the bedhead look. I'm able to. So if my wig head is really acting up, I will, like, I hold it on my leg majority of the time. And then tease it. Majority of time for him, I'll just mess up the hair really. I'll just look. It kind of looks plum in the lighting, but it's really like light purple. I don't know what to call the color. For all the Shinzo fans, you know what his hair looks like. So I'm finding this decent. So I'm not wanting to do too much work on him, so I'm gonna call this done for him. And I don't spray his hair at all. So that's Shinzo. Gonna clean out my drawer. I'm gonna show you all what I have in it, and I'm gonna put it here. I want to show you guys from my perspective how much stuff is in the drawer. So I have that, all of that goes in the drawer. The brushes, the hairspray, then all of this fits in here. And I do have to vacuum all that out. So, all done, finished product. In replace of a stand, I use a gallon water bottle, and I have just Mike and Aizawa on that. I have a dry shampoo container, a little water bottle, another dry shampoo, another water bottle, and then this hair, like, oil thing. And I just have a hat that my grandpa gave me. And that's where I keep my wigs. And now for the clean drawer. Finally, I got all my hairspray, my elastics, my bobby pins, and my wig caps and my combs. Got my Netta's balls, a paper of what I need to buy, and then all of my like accessory stuff over there. So that is all my cosplay stuff finally clean after a long time of procrastinating. Like 5 months I haven't cleaned it. It was disgusting and it was bad. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more. Hit that bell to get notifications every time I post. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, BrandonC_cosplay. Follow my TikTok, crackhead_cosplayers420, or you can follow cosplay_group106, which is, both of them are collab between me and my friend Devin. So yeah, catch you guys later. Bye.